Good morning to all our viewers and welcome to the Rangiri Dambulla International Cricket Stadium here in Sri Lanka, which is situated in the north central province of Sri Lanka for the Vijay Marine League encounter between Vijay Whites and Vijay Warriors. There will be two T20 encounters played today in this ground, which is a very, very interesting ground, which was completed. The stadium and the ground was completed in 167 days, and the inaugural match was played between England and Sri Lanka in March 2001. So it's going to be pretty interesting and an opportunity for these players to play in this ground, which is gone into record books as the quickest made cricket stadium in the world. It was completed in 167 days and played its first encounter in March 2001. The lights were introduced into this stadium in 2003, but of course the LED lighting system was reintroduced and upgraded system was introduced in February 2007. So the weather looks pretty good here at this area, especially a hot climate, but no such a rain threats today, and we hope a full day's play will be possible. This live broadcast, we got to remind you, this live broadcast is brought to you by Sporty.lk, which has done tremendous services in Sri Lanka, bringing live pictures to your doorstep, and we really do hope you will enjoy the pictures which is going to be produced in your doorstep today. So let's go down to the pitch report to see, and we have our man there, Ricky Sims, down in the pitch.
Well, we are here at the beautiful, picturesque Rangiri Dambulla International Stadium. Let's take a look at what's on offer today at the surface for this all-important game of the Vijay Marine League 2025. The pitch here at Dambulla hasn't been used lately much, so it looks very dry, but really hard. The ground staff have done a lot of work in it. There are a few cracks on the side of the wicket facing the opposite end. And I'm sure there will be some assistance as the game goes on for the spinners. But this is known to be a T20 game. It's going to be a good track for batting. Equal for both sides. There will be good bounce and lots of runs on offer.
Well, there you see, we heard Ricky Sims giving a report on to you about the pitch. So it will be interesting to see which captain will win the toss and decide to bat first. Well, the ground, you see, looks beautiful today. And opportunity for all these players to play in this ground, as I said earlier. So we have Ricky Sims. There you see the players doing their warm-up drills. Most of them playing for the first time in this venue, which is situated in the north central province of Sri Lanka. Beautiful looking ground. So it's an opportunity for them to be part of Sri Lankan's cricket heritage, playing in a wonderful ground like this. A T20, two T20 encounters are to be scheduled to be played today between these two teams for the Vijay Marine League. You see the warm-up drills being done by the players. The Dambulla Lake going right around the grounds on the side of it. And we have the Sigiriya, which is very close proximity to the grounds, which was considered as the 8th wonder of the world. As we go down for the toss there, once again, it's Ricky Sims down with the two captains, Harish Chawla and Rai Levan.
Well, yeah, it's the toss time at the moment for the Vijay Marine League, the Lankan Powerplay segment. We have the two captains with us for Vijay Warriors, Harish Chawla. For Vijay Whites, it's Rai Levan. And we have our officials as well for today's game. Rai will toss the coin. Tails is the call. Heads it is. And Rai, you won the toss. What have you decided to do?
So we are going to bowl first, and we'll put the Vijay Warriors to bat.
Any specific reason for that?
No, it's just we are first time playing, blessed to play in this venue, and I thank all the officials and the Haley's group for organizing this for our company. So it's just a new venue for us, and we would like to see how the pitch behaves in the first half, because we have more games to be played over here in the next couple of days.
Just tell us something about the Vijay Marine League and how has this come about?
So Vijay Marine League started as an effort to just create more memories out of life, since we believe that what is there to life is only about creating memories with each other, and that's why about 5 years back we started playing cricket together. And just to create a good memory, we started only selecting international cricket venues, so that when we can watch TV with our heroes playing on the pitch, we can also say that yes, this is where also we have played. So till date we've covered Dharamshala in India, the Dehradun in India, Lucknow, Trivandrum, and then this is the 5th league match that we are playing in Sri Lanka. So thank you very much.
Good luck to you and your team, Rai, for today's game.
Yeah, thank you.
Harish, if you have won the toss, what would you have?
I would have definitely gone for batting, so I'm blessed that he's given me batting, because the pitch looks quite good for batting. So we would be looking to score good score on the scoreboard, so that we can give a tough fight.
It's a T20 game. What do you think is a good score here on this surface, looking at the ground conditions?
I think it should be around 180 to 200 should be a good score. So, and the batting pitch looks good, but I think the outfield may be a bit slower looking at the grass. So 180 to 200 should be a good score for us.
Have you had any preparations coming in today's game?
Yes, in fact, yesterday we landed in Colombo airport, and immediately after the airport, within 45 minutes we were at the nets and we were practicing for almost an hour. So it was good to get in touch, because some of the players were not in touch really, so they wanted to get in touch, so it was practiced over there.
So is this tour just for these 3 games, or you all will be here for some time after the games as well, enjoying the culture of Sri Lanka?
Yes, definitely. We'll be taking some days off in between, and we'll be visiting places like Kandy, and some elephant places are there where they have elephant bathing and all those things. And the families also are over here, so they will also like to go around in the market and do some shopping in Sri Lanka.
Well, good luck to you, Harish, and your team, and the best of luck for the tour of Sri Lanka.
Thank you so much.
So there you go. The Vijay Whites have won the toss and elected to field first.
There you are. We heard Ricky Sims taking us through the toss, and where Vijay White's captain Ryan won the toss and invited Vijay Warriors to take the first lease of the wicket. There you see the teams. That's Vijay Warriors coach, Chawla Monlal, Chawan Dinesh, Chawan Raju, Chotakar Kavish, Guan Sonpel, Kumar Brajesh, Naik Sharad, Naik Suresh, Raman Shamshur, Rupesh Katunkar, and Sharma Kumar. That's the 11
Yes,
for
definitely,
Vijay Warriors. So it's going to be very interesting, whereas the Vijay White's team, Rai 11, that's the captain, Bandikar Ulhas, Banshulai Govindran, Fadeshi Yashwant, Gushan Singh, Khan Aftab, Mahendra Kar Vithal, Malik Sachin, Naik Sada, Said Muhammad, and Toshkar. So that's the lineup for the Vijay Warriors. So it will be interesting, because Vijay Whites won the toss and put the Warriors into bat, whereas the Warriors skipper Harish Chawla said had he won the toss, he would have decided to bat first on this very good-looking batting wicket. Runs, he will be putting runs on the board and putting a pressure on the Rai Whites, who won the toss and put Warriors into bat. So the umpires for today's game, that's Kadal Victor. He's the main umpire. He'll be officiating as the head umpire right throughout the game. And the other 2 support umpires are Ajit Silva and MS Maroop. Scorers, we have Anura Vedagodapola with us. Vedagodapola, sorry, correction there, Vedagodapola with us. So it's going to be definitely An interesting game for the Vijay Moran League first T20 game to be played at this Rangiri Dambulo International Cricket Stadium. So Kumar Brajesh and Chawla Haresh are the two batters. First ball, wide outside the off stump. This is Kumar Brajesh. This is his first game. Right hand bat. Let's try to put away on the leg side. And he bowled him. So that's the first wicket for Kumar Brajesh walking back. So Rai Elwan, the captain, getting the first wicket for Vijay Whites. Got the initial breakthrough. Well, it was an interesting stance we had. The grip of the bat, you see that. Top hand, normal right-hander's top hand. Bottom of the bat. It's a Lankan Powerplay league that's going on for the Vijay Moran League. So the new batsman will see. So Rai Elwan, the captain. Go on Swapnil, the new batsman walking in. Definitely must be wanting to get into a good score and adjust things up. They lost their first wicket. So Swapnil not playing his first game too. Not much of statistics there. Coming into bat. One for one. First ball was a wide delivery. Swapnil taking strike now. That's another good delivery. Took the inside edge and the ball went down towards square leg. Rai Elwan, the skipper of Vijay Whites, opening the attack for them. Comes down the wicket and try to play it on the back foot. Straight to the cover point fielder. Just to remind our viewers, this Rangiri Dambulo International Stadium was completed in a record 167 days. And again, cut away this time, but straight to the field at extra cover. Swapnil still to open his account. Chawla Haresh is a non-striker. He's the captain of the Warriors team. Warriors were put into bat by the Whites. Lost their first wicket with this total at 1. That run coming off a wide delivery. It's another dot delivery. 4 consecutive dot deliveries bowled by Rai Elwan. That's pulled away this time. But there is a fielder down there at deep mid-on. Just a single, taking the score on to 2. And Swapnil gets off the mark. So that's the end of that first over. Just 2 runs coming off it. Well, Harish Chawla have to wait for some more time to have the first strike at the ball. So they're using the same side. That's a bit of misfielding there. Allows Swapnil to get another single, taking the score on to 3. Well, White's got to do a bit of better on the field. They want to restrict these Warriors. They want the toss and put them into bat. So here's Chawla facing his first delivery, a loud appeal. He tried to sweep it away, misses it completely. Swapnil is on 2. Harish Chawla. Chawla Harish. Still to open his account. Vishant this time again. Cut away towards extra cover. Meanwhile, the batsman goes crossover for a single, taking the score on to 4. So Chawla Harish gets off the mark. He's on 1. Swapnil now is on strike. He's on 2. 4 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. It's left arm tossed up delivery, hit away nicely. That could be the first boundary for the day. Yes, it is. 4 runs to Swapnil. Takes the score on to 8. He gets the first boundary for the day. So score moves on to 8. We are in the second over of the innings. So Vishant, the bowler. Well, this is the first T20 encounter between these two teams, Vijai Warriors and Vijai Whites, in this Vijay Maran League. The Sri Lankan leg played here at the Rangiri Dambalu International Cricket Stadium. That's an appeal and he bowled him. So that's the end of Swapnil. He's out. He's gone. So Vishant gets the wicket. Swapnil gone for 6. And the Warriors losing their second wicket at 8. Raman Shamshur, the new batter, coming in. Right-hander. 8 on the board for loss of 2 wickets. We are still in the second over of the innings. Very slow progress. So Raman Shamshur, the new batter, spacing to Vishant, who just had the wicket of Swapnil. Left arm round the wicket, continuing left arm round the wicket to Shamshur, the new batter. 2 wickets down for 8 runs. That's another pitched up delivery. Like to wait and see for the umpire's signal. I thought it took the outside edge and gone towards the boundary for 4. Yes, 4-run signal. So that's taken the outside edge. So Shamshur gets off the mark with that boundary. The score moves on to 12, and that's the end of that over. 2 overs gone. It's 12 for 2. There you see the last wicket dismissal of Swapnil, beaten completely and bowled. It was a good delivery, took the off stump. So after 2 overs, the Warriors are 12 for 2. So it's Ra 11 to continue. Bowling to Chawla Haresh, who is on 1. Again, this time pitched up outside the off stump. Haresh tries to cut it, misses it completely. 12 on the board for loss of 2 wickets. Warriors being put into bat. Oh, trying for a sweep. Didn't get hold of it. Taking the pad and going towards the offside. Might have pitched outside the off stump. Ra 11. Good line, good length. Again, another good delivery, but this time cut away and straight into the hands of the cover point fielder. So that's Haresh has to go back. Ra 11 gets his second wicket. And Warriors losing their third at 12. Yeah, see a good catch taken there at the cover point. Samir taking that catch, a very good catch, and Haresh Chawla has to go back. So a 12 for 3, Warriors being put into bat. So you see the bowling figures of Ra 11, 2 for 2 in 1.3 overs. Sharma Santosh is the new batter walking into bat with Warriors in deep trouble. 3 wickets down for just 12 runs. Sharma Santosh Kumar, the new batter. Warriors 3 down for 12. Looking for a good partnership. Hopefully, Sharma Santosh and Raman Shamshur will be able to give that partnership for the Warriors. They really want to set up a total. But Ra 11, again a pitched up delivery. It was an appeal, but umpire Kadam Viktal saying not out. So he's standing at the head umpire right throughout this game, where the support umpires today is Ajit Selva and MS Maroof will be standing as a leg umpire or the square leg umpire. So Ra 11, one more delivery remaining to complete his second over. 2 for 2 at the moment for him. Now he decided to come round the wicket to the right-handed Santosh Kumar. Sending the ball across the batter. Goes to the wicket-keeper, no run. That's the end of that over. So it's 3 overs gone. Well, Warriors are 12 for 3. So it's 12 for 3 after being put into bat, the Warriors. Well, Anura Venkatapala Vagudapula says that the umpire standing at the squalling umpire now is Ajit Silva. So Maruf is a standby umpire at the moment. Most probably he'll be doing for the next game with Khadam Victor, who is standing in as the head umpire. Nice Shamir, the new bowler. Hit up Ashley straight towards mid-off and it's been dropped that time. So getting a run, easy chance been put down. Well, Warriors were lucky that time, taking their score on to 13 with that single. You see the replay of that. Hit up Ashley straight into the hands of the mid-off fielder who puts it down. Again, a good delivery by Shamir, Naik Shamir. Pushed away on the offside. Shama Santosh still to open his account. Trying to have a wild swing that time. Takes the outside edge and goes towards extra cover. No run. 13 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Warriors being put into bat there. You see the drop chance again. Straight into the hands of the mid-off fielder who could not hold on to it. Again another wild swing. Mr. said beats the wicket keeper too. I think it's stuck on the pad. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. Looks like going off the bat. Taking the edge. One more run. So Sharma gets off the mark. He's on 1 and the score moves on to 14. 14 for 3. Warriors being put into bat by the Whites. Whites have done well up to now. Getting that initial breakthroughs. 3 wickets down in the first 5 overs. We're in the 4th over still. Shamshur is on 5 and Santosh is on 1. Again outside the off stump. A wide being signalled by umpire Khadam. 1 more run to the total. Takes a score on to 15. The Warriors definitely want a good partnership to be built in. If they need to put up a good score, put some pressure on the Whites when they are batting. Hit up actually this time. There is a fielder getting underneath it and he takes it. That's a good catch. A very good catch taken there. So that's the end of Shamshur. He has to go for 5. Very good catch there. And Warriors losing their 4th wicket at 15. That was a good catch taken by Darshan to dismiss Shamshur. They see the replay of that. Hit uppishly with full power into it. He came around. They see coming underneath very clearly. Judged it well and completed the catch well. So that was a very good catch by Darshan. And Warriors losing their 4th wicket at 15. So 1 more delivery remaining in this over. Naik Samir, 1 for 3. 5 deliveries, 1 more remaining to complete the over. Chawan Raju, the new batter, is coming. Right hand bat coming in at number 6 for the Warriors. Well, one of these 2 batters should get up to a good score and try to push some runs into their total. They need to put some pressure on the Whites when they go into bat. They need to at least get around 75 to 100 runs on the board. Well, at this stage, it looks very doubtful. 15 for 4. Naik Samir bowling the last delivery of the fourth over of the innings. That time pushed away on the offside, straight to the cow point fielder. No run. So that's the end of that over. 4 overs gone. Warriors been put into bat are 15 for 4. So Rai 11, the captain, after a very good spell, taking himself off. He had 2 for 2 in his 2 overs. They see the last wicket to fall. Very well judged catch. There you see the fielder getting right underneath it and completing the catch well. That was Darshan. A very good catch. That was to dismiss Shamshur, and the Warriors are 15 for 4. So there is a bowling change, as I said earlier. Rai 11 taking himself off. Pankaj Ulas, the new bowler. Pankaj Ulas replacing Rai 11, who had 2 for 2 in his spell of 2 overs. Coming round the wicket to the right-handed batter. Fairly squarish action. Pankaj Ulas. This is the 5th over of the innings. That's cut away nicely. That's going wide between the cover and extra cover towards the boundary. That's 4 runs. 4 more runs to the total. Takes the score on to 19. And it's Santosh moving on to 5 with that boundary. Well, he gave some lot of width into that delivery, and Santosh also hit it uppishly, but got it between cover and extra cover and into the boundary for 4. So there is a fielder been dropped down into the boundary now. Pankaj Ulas got to keep more straight in line. That's a better delivery. Pitched on the middle stump. Pushed away on the offside. Santosh is on 5, and Chaman Raju still to open his account. 19 for 4. The Warriors being put into bat. It's a foolish delivery. Wicket keeper beaten there. That's going towards the boundary. 4 runs. So runs coming to the batter. So Santosh moves on to 9. Took the edge and beat the wicket keeper. So 23 on the board. 5th over in progress. That's again a fuller delivery. Push back to the bowler. One more delivery remaining in this 5th over. Pankaj Ulas. That's given width again, cut away nicely, but there is a fielder right down at the extra cover boundary. Just a single there. So taking the score on to 24. And Santosh moving on to double figures. He's on 10. And Warriors put into bat after 5 overs are 24 for 4.
So 5 overs done, 24 for 4 at the moment. Sharma Santosh is on 10, goes for the big one. It's in the air, could be out caught. Well taken. No, it's put down. That just should have been taken. Steadied himself under it, judged it well, but at the last moment went for the reverse cup catching style. Got under it, did all the hard work, and that's been signalled as a boundary. So 4 more runs to the total. Santosh taking his chances. He's going at a runner ball. Chavan Raju still to open his account. 28 for 4 after being put into bat in the 6th over of play. Goes for that sweep. They'll pick up a comfortable single. So Naik Samir Sada, he's the bowler. 1 for 18 to his second over. The Vijay Marine League, the Lankan Powerplay, it has been named after. The thrill, the energy, of course, cannot be doubted from these two teams under the Vijay Marine group. The Vijay Warriors and the Vijay Whites battling it out, landed in Sri Lanka yesterday. Straight away had a practice session at the CCC grounds. And now they are here in Dambulla to play on 2 days. The 25th today, and then again day after, the 27th. And the final game will be on the 29th at the CCC grounds in Colombo. Slightly short, goes for the big one. Cross batted, but into the gap. 4 more. So Santosh taking on the responsibility, taking on the banter to try and get the Vijay Warriors to a good target, to a good score. 20 overs, they have a lot more overs remaining. These players are coming together for the love of the game, to enjoy, and with that ambition of playing at international venues. As we saw the skipper of the Vijay Whites, Royal 11, mentioning at the toss, they played at venues across India, at Dharmashala, at Lucknow, and here today now at the Rangiri Dambulla International Stadium. 6 overs done, 35 for 4. So 7th over in progress. We have that one again in the air for a while. Bandeka is the bowler, is into his second over. So Pankaj is operating, Pankaj Ulhas. Right in the block hole, coming around the wicket, just cramping the batter for room. Slow medium pace. Plenty of overs remaining in this game, so Raju has lots of time to get into this series. It's very hot, it's very humid out there in the center. Here in Dambulla, known for the dry weather. That was the intention behind when this stadium was built many years ago. Now, of course, the latest technology, latest lights have been installed as well. Lot more facilities added to the Dambul International Stadium. Taken on the full, but lands a safe. It was a full toss. He was looking to work it through the onside, got a leading edge, ballooned in the air, but nobody to take that one. That folded in no man's land. So living dangerously at the moment. A lot of construction underway here at the Rangiri Dambul International Stadium as well, right opposite us. They'll pick up another single. So after losing a few early wickets, Santosh has managed to still pile up the runs. He scored 22 of 20, 7 overs done, 39 for 4.
I'll send someone. Yeah.
The Taraska Vishant is the bowler, is into his second over. Projected score from here onwards 109. It's a T20 game. That's a good looking shot. Straight down the ground. That's 4 runs all the way. Soon as it left the bat, you know that was going to reach the boundary. Raju picking up his first boundary for today. Just good use of his feet, get into the pitch of the ball. And the good thing about the shot was he played it straight. Didn't try to go across the line. Found the sweet spot of that bat. So 7 of 8 now to Raju. 43 for 4. They're fairly going through their overs rather quickly. That kept a bit low, looking to cut that one. Right through him, slight misfield. They'll come back for comfortable 2. These things could be happen. These are not professional cricketers, but players just enjoying the game, enjoying the sport, and playing for fellowship, for relaxation. Not getting down in time, not getting his hands behind the ball. That was the skipper, if I'm right. That was the captain. So 8 overs done, 46 for 4.
So Ra 11 is the bowler. 2 for 2 of his 2 overs, that the skipper. Right arm off break bowler. That's into the gap. That's a good looking shot. That will be 4 runs. There was a short third. That was a backward point. But right between those two fielders, Chavan Raju is looking good. Settled down into this innings. Took his time. But it was a rank long hop. And needed to be put away. Once you split the gap here at the Rangiri Dambul International Stadium, there is always runs. Quick outfield. All you need is to pick the gaps and the runs will come. That's much better. Flighted. Bowling off stump line. So we have Kadam Victor from India who is officiating along with Ajit Silva. Sri Lankan umpire at square leg. Came back for 2 more. So gradually this partnership is building and it is coming at a very good rate. The current run rate 6.12. So good going by the Warriors. Once again floated outside the off stump. So if they could get to 100 runs, I think it's going to be a very competitive total. Won't be easy for the Vijay Whites. Scoreboard pressure will always be there. Projected score 122 if they go at this rate, if they keep our wickets intact. That's in the air, but is it into the gap? Just a single, falls short, didn't time it at all. Five fielders on the offside. There is a short third, backward point, a deepish point. 6 fielders, in fact, short extra cover, sweeper and long off. Coming down the track, missed by the batter, missed by the wicket keeper. Stumping opportunity. Missed out on a third wicket there, I would say. 9 overs done. 55 for 4. That was an easy stumping opportunity. The wicket keeper was nowhere near that one. Was it off the bat as well? So opportunities. So we'll had a chat with some of the players earlier on today, just before play. We'll see who is out there in that broad or short interview.
Well, we have the vice captain of the Vijay Whites with us, Sandhi. Welcome to Sri Lanka. I hope I got your name right. Tell us how are you feeling?
मुझे इधर आके बहुत खुशी हो रहा है और हम लोग हमेशा चाहता है कि ये जो हमारा कैप्टन है हम लोग अभी 5 साल से खेल रहा है और हम ऐसा टीम में है कि हम लोग कभी इंटरनेशनल ग्राउंड पे खेला नहीं हम लोग मगर ये हमारा कैप्टन का वजह से हम लोग 5-6 जगह खेल रहा है और ज़िंदगी में तो हम लोग कभी आ नहीं सकता था इंटरनेशनल ग्राउंड पे और उसकी बदौलत से हम लोग इधर अभी आ रहा है और दोनों टीम के लिए बहुत शुक्रिया थैंक यू
There you go, a few words from Sandhi, the vice captain of the Vijay Whites.
55 for 4. Lahendra Darshan has been introduced into the attack. Left arm orthodox. Looks to have a very good action. They'll pick up a single. Seems to have a nice action, smooth run up at and the point of delivery looking very good. Seems that Lahendra Darshan has probably played some competitive cricket during his days. Youngster, one of the youngsters in the side. Takes it on the full, trying to play the river sweep. Gets it into the gap as well. This is very good batting. Santosh. So Santosh looking good. Premeditated. You could see took it on the full, not very conventional, not very pretty to look at, but end of the day, runs that matter, and he was successful. This time swings across the line, straight to the fielder. So they're looking to be on the attack, 19 of 18, 28 of 23. These two battling on. Hit, and that's 4 runs. A little bit of football skills coming into play, but unable to keep it inside the boundary line. Two fielders converging from long off and sweep a cover. So straight away an expensive over, 10 runs off it so far in the first 5 deliveries. That's in there. This could be out caught. Wicket keep under it. And comfortably dropped at the end. He got his gloves. That was a sitter. You could ask for more. Couldn't ask for more, in fact. He could have taken that eyes closed. But unfortunately, with the gloves on, he's put it down. You can't imagine how he put that one down. It was in the air for a while. Look at that. Got under it. Did the hard work. You feel really sorry for the bowler. Unfortunately, 10 overs done, 66 for 4.
Well, we have reached the halfway stage of the innings. 66 on the board for 4 wickets. They see the scorecard. Santosh and Raju doing well at the moment, putting on a very good partnership. Santosh Kumar 28 and Raju on 24. Nothing much to talk about the others. Well, these two have really put the... They see Kumar Brajesh was out without scoring. Chawla Haresh for 1, Swapnil for 6, Shamshur for 5, and now these two batters, Santosh Kumar and Chavan Raju, take things to a good level for the Warriors. 66 for 4 after 10 overs. We're having a small drinks break down there. They see the bowling card. Rai 11-2 for 11 of 3 overs. Vishal at 1 for 17 of 2 overs. Samir 1 for 14. They were the wicket takers. That Samir also 1 for 14 of 2 overs. Pankaj was quite expensive, 13 for 13 of 2. And we see it's time to have a look at the interview which Ricky Sims had before the start of play.
We have another member of the Vijay White's visiting team here at the Dambul International Stadium. Dilip, welcome to Dambul. How are you feeling and how do you like the atmosphere so far in Sri Lanka?
I'm a bit nervous. This is my first ever on the ground match, and that's also on the international venue. So mix and match reviews. I don't know how I'll play, but yeah, I'll try hard to play a good match, and let's see.
It will be a good story for your children and grandchildren, isn't it? Visiting the Dambul International Stadium where many a great cricketer has graced this ground.
Yes, it will be a good story to tell them something whenever they come to me on the discussions.
Good luck to you and the team.
So it's 66 for 4. We still drinks. We'll have a short break for the drinks and we'll be joining back here. So we are about to start play again. 10 overs gone, 66 for 4. Vijay Warriors have done pretty well. Lost the wickets. They were 15 for 4 at one stage and now 66 for 4. All the wickets were 1, 8, 12 and 15. Malik Sachin, the new bowler, being brought in, trying to get the breakthrough for the Whites. That's a better delivery, left arm round the wicket to the right-handed batsman Raju, pushes it on the offside, gets a single, takes his score on to 67. Raju moves on to 25. While on the offside, we have a short third man, a cover point. There is a sweeper cover right on the boundary. Wideish mid-off also on the boundary. And pushed away nicely over square leg this time. That's gone over the rope. That's a good hit by Santosh. He's really taking the bowling apart. Now he moves on to 34 and the score moves on to 73 for 4 with that 6. There's a pitch on the middle stump going towards the leg stump. Hit uppishly. Beautiful shot there by Santosh, getting that 6. That is the first 6 of the day by Santosh. Again, he goes all over the top, but there are a couple of fielders getting around it. Just a single. So we have a wide mid-on right down on the boundary, mid-wicket right down on the boundary, and there is a square leg. That's the leg side field. It's a packed off side field, but bowling on the Midland leg, allowing the batsman to get the runs. And he bowled in this time. So that's Raju is out. Then the breakthrough for the Whites. They've got the breakthrough that time. Raju been clean bowled by Sachin. He's gone for 25 and Warriors 74 for 5. You see the replay of that. Straighter delivery. Straight onto the stumps. Had a swing, missed it completely. So Sachin quite happy with that wicket. After going 8 runs in the first 3 deliveries. Of course, he got the breakthrough. These two batters from 15 for 4 brought it up to 73 for 4. And at 73, they got the breakthrough. That's Raju walking back. So that was a good partnership, a 59-run partnership between Raju and Santosh. Came to an end with Raju being bowled by Sachin. And the new batsman is Rajesh Suresh, the new batter. Well, he's coming at Warriors somewhat a stable position at 74 for 5. We're in the 11th over, which is in progress. Sachin bowling his first over, a 1 for 8 for his name. So there is a change in field, a lot of close-in fielders being brought in by Rai, the captain. He's at slip. You see a gully, 2 slips a gully. Oh, there, no, there's a bit of more adjustment. We'll give the field to you once they set us down. Well, it's going to be interesting to see this field. There is a leg slip a short mid wicket, a mid on. That's the onside field. A slipper gully. There is a third man right on the boundary. That's another good delivery by Sachin. There is a cover point. A short extra cover and a mid off. So it's a 6-3 field. That's again on the offside, pushed away, fielded by the gully fielder. So that's the end of that over. So it's 74 for 5. There you see the field well spread out on the offside. There is a short mid wicket, a square leg and a mid on. The square leg right on the boundary. That's the onside field, again a 6-3 field. So new bowler, Syed Mohammed, brought in, bowling to Sharma Santosh, who is on 35. He had played some good shots all around the wicket, 35 runs coming off 25 deliveries. Put up a good partnership with Raj Chawan. A 59-run partnership for the 5th wicket before Raj was dismissed. And now Rajesh Suresh joining him. They must be wanting to steady things even better. Syed Mohammed, the new bowler, right arm over the wicket. Oh, gone wide down the leg side. That's definitely got wide to be signalled there. And a single being taken, so that gives 2 onto the total. Takes it on to 76. 76 for 5. That's a poor delivery. Got to adjust his line. We have 6 fielders on the offside. You can't afford to bowl like that. Syed Mohammed. So that's again this time a better delivery, pushed away on the offside. There is a short third man fielder there. Suresh is on strike. Plays it watchfully. He must be wanting to assess Sharma and put on another good partnership. Again, this time outside the off stump. Suresh tries to cut it away but misses. Great opportunity for these players to play in this ground, the Rangiri Dambulla International Cricket Stadium. Beautiful looking stadium today. That's again, this time again goes to the wicket keeper. 3 dot deliveries after that first wide delivery by Syed Mohammed. Vijay Whites and Vijay Warriors clashing in this Vijay Moran League. That's again cut away this time. Going towards the extra cover, gets a single. takes the score on to 77, and Suresh gets off the mark with that single. Just to remind our viewers, this live broadcast is brought to you by Sporty.lk. Just a lot of matches are played in Sri Lanka, bringing these live pictures to your doorstep. They've done a great job. The production team definitely done a great job here. So that's the umpire Kadam giving some assistance to the batter. This time down the leg side. Gets an edge down towards short fine leg. The wicketkeeper goes after it. Just a single. Leg by being signalled at time. So taking the score to 78. 78 for 5. So 12 overs gone. It's 78 for 5. So it's that's again wide signaled. So one more run to the total. Down the leg side, swung away. That's going towards the boundary. 4 more runs to Santosh. Well, he's the batter who's been doing most of the scoring for the Warriors. So it's once again, they're doing a small adjustment in the field. The square leg being put right on the boundary this time. That could be called wide, going down the leg side, a wide being signaled. .84 on the board with that single, with that wide. 84 runs on the board for a loss of 5 wickets. Warriors being put into bat by the Whites. Dilip Govindran, the new bowler, that's again turned away. Another drop catch there. Well, that should have been taken. Well, wickets, so many drop chances. The Whites got to improve in their fielding. So 85 for 5. We're in the 13th over. So Dilip Govindran. This time he's deciding to come around the wicket to the right-handed batter. Again, trying to miss it down. Now that's going down the leg side. A wide being signal again. Pretty expensive over. A lot of wides gone. 3 wides in this over. 86 on the board. Santosh on 40 of 29 deliveries. He's a batter who has been getting the runs. Another wide this time outside the off stump. Dilip Govindran disappointed with himself. 3 down the leg side, now 1 on the outside the off stump. Wide's been signalled in this over, 4 wides up to now. This time again down the leg side, that could be called a wide. That's umpire Kadam who's standing in as head umpire, signaling wide. 88 on the board. It's going to be a pretty long over. Still 2 deliveries being bowled, 2 legal deliveries. Although 7 deliveries have been bowled this time, trying to work it away on the leg side. Missed it completely. Took the pad and goes down towards short square leg. Wicketkeeper coming round, picks it up. 88 for 5. You see the projected score of 141. Well, the Warriors will be pretty happy if they can get up to 141. Let's put away down the leg side again towards a short fine leg. No run there. So Suresh on 1 after facing 8 deliveries. Govindran having a very long over. Cut away this time. Going down towards the extra cover boundary. Just a single. Taking the score on to 89. Sharma Santosh on 40. He's on strike now. He's getting his 40 of 29 deliveries. He's been the main run getter for the Warriors. This time pushed away on the offside and he gets a single. Takes his score on to 41. So that's the end of that over. After 11 deliveries bowled in that over, a long over for Govindran. 90 on the board, 90 for 5. So Darshan, they been brought in now. He bowled over earlier, gave away 11 runs in that over. And he'll be bowling to Sharma Santosh, who's on 41. 41 coming off 30 deliveries. Being the main striker for the Warriors. That one tried to swing it away on the leg side, misses it completely. We've seen a lot of internationals being played in this ground, the Rangiri Dambulu International Cricket Stadium. An opportunity for these players, and hit uppishly this time. That's gone over. That's 6 more to Santosh, taking him on to 47, and the score moves on to 96 with that. Well, he's been really hitting that ball hard, getting 47 runs of 32 deliveries. There you see, hit uppishly over mid-wicket. There was a mid-wicket fielder right down on the boundary, took the challenge and cleared the fielder. Very good hit by Santosh. He moves on to 47 and the score to 96. Again, a tossed-up delivery by Darshan. Santosh trying to hit it over the top, misses it completely, gets it on his pad. 96 for 5. 14th over in progress. And this time again he gets it this time, but there is a fielder right down at the mid-wicket boundary. Just a single, so Santosh moves on to 48. 48 coming off 34 deliveries. Very good batting by Santosh, helping the Warriors to build up a score. 97 for 5. They were 15 for 4 at one stage. And this time driven firmly by Suresh. Straight to the mid-off fielder. No run there. This time down the leg side, a wide being signalled by umpire Kadam. So he got to re-bowl that. 98 on the board with that single, with that wide. taking the score to 98. So that's the end of that 14th over. Well, Vijay Warriors are 98 for 5 after being put into bat. So it's Malik Sachin to continue. 98 for 5, Santosh on 48. Closely approaching his half century. Left arm round the wicket, Sachin. Santosh pushing it on the onside. Well, very well played innings by Santosh, no doubt. Held the things together for Warriors to build up at least a decent score. That hit up, especially this time. There is a fielder coming underneath, but it drops it short. Just a single. So taking Santosh on to 49 and the score to 99. 99 for 5. Warriors being put into bat by the Whites. Well, Vijay Warriors depended a lot on Sharma Shanto's 49 of 36 deliveries. So it's Sachin. This time wrapped on the pad. No run there. Sachin bowling his second over. 1 for 9 his bowling figures up to now. Fairly decent up to now. That's a good delivery. Goes down the leg side. We had to space the leg by being signaled. So that's the 100 on the board. 100 on the board. 100 for 5. We are in the 15th over of the innings. So Vijay Warriors have done well to reach the 100-run mark. They were 15 for 4 at one stage, and now they come up to 100 for 5. Again, this time Sancho's trying to swing it away. Bye's been signaled. So Santosh remains on 49. 101 on the board. Sachin bowling his second over. Bowling this time to Suresh, who is on 2. Suresh has faced 13 deliveries for his 2. That's the end of that over. So it's 15 overs gone. Vijay Warriors being put into bat 101 for 5.
So 15 overs done, 101 for 5. 5 overs to go, projected score 135. Vishant into his third over, so far 1 for 17. Santosh a run away from a well-deserved half century. Naika Rajesh Suresh has joined him at the crease. He's faced 14 deliveries for his 2 runs, so he's been rather slow. He'll have to accelerate. Down the track, that's a big one. And that's into the gap as well. That's 4 runs. And that's a wonderful half century. Single-handedly Santosh has taken on the bowling. He's had his fair share of luck, but he's not held back. He's given it his all. He's gone for his shots. He's been powerful down the ground. And a 53 of 38, he'll take that. Seven fours, 2 sixes, a strike rate of 139. So 5 overs, including this one remaining. They will need Santosh to bat deep as possible. And if he bats to the end, you would probably see that the batting side will get close to 150. This time Toyn with the bowling. The soccer skills coming in again. A bit of a footwork there. Get a couple of runs. He's just playing with the bowling. Turaska Vishanti is the bowler. So after a poor start where they lost 4 quick wickets, Santosh and Raju then put up a partnership. Santosh has been the mainstay. Big swing across the line, wild swing. Just makes a bit of contact. He's going for everything at the moment. Sweeps it away. There have been a lot of footwork for fielding. Understandably. Some of them are seniors. Some of them don't play a lot of cricket. Definitely not hardball cricket. Lack of practice. But it's good to see the commitment and the enthusiasm between these players. Hits it in there. Falls short once again. This has been a decent over. So for 5, after being hit for 4, he's come back strongly. 5 runs off the next 4 deliveries. Still expensive over. That's close, but no LBWs. Kadam says not out. That would have been plumb in front. 16 overs done. 110 for the loss of 5 wickets. So there you go, once again looking to try to play through the offside. Good effort, dive in full strength, Mohammad Aftab. He's into his first over, walking across his stumps. Just down the leg side. Well. Signaled a wide. But the batter was walking all over the place. You feel for Aftab. Medium pacer. 6.98, so this is good going, close to 7 runs per over. Coming round the wicket now. That's well bowled. Imagine we have a slip as well in the 17th over. In a T20 game, you don't see that often, a slip fielder. The others are deep mid-wicket, long on, deep square leg, mid-wicket on the onside. Goes for another big one. Wild swing. Just swinging at everything at the moment, Rajesh Suresh. Dot ball is golden. So it's been a decent over so far. This time cuts it away through the offside, but there is protection. The field inside the whites won't matter or won't mind the singles as long as they can protect the boundaries. Already they have a decent target now to chase. They'll get probably to 130, 35, maybe more. But this is good bowling. Aftab just looking to bowl straight, not letting the batters any free hits. They have to make their own pace. And when you're swinging wildly at everything, it's going to be very difficult. You could see that time too, Santosh just coming and swinging at it. So end of the 70th over, 115 for 5.
Well, we have the vice captain Rajesh of the Vijay Warriors with us. Rajesh, first and foremost, you all will be batting first. Are you ready to go out there and score some runs?
We are batting first. We have a probably target for the 180 for this pitch.
So you are looking to do some special thing. Virendra Sehwag special here today at Dabula?
We got 360 ABD wheeler, Surya and all that in our teams.
Good. How are you enjoying Sri Lanka?
Very much, very much. Today is our first day. We'll enjoy more. Let's 5 days at back. 5 days are left. We'll enjoy more.
Good luck, Rajesh. Good luck to you.
3 overs are remaining. 6.76. Can they get to 140? 135, 140. That will be a very good score. That's in there. Has he got the distance? He hasn't. Just a single once again. Pankaj allows the bowler into his third over. So the boundaries have been cut off in this last couple of overs by the whites. Swing. Big bottom edge. They're swinging at everything. We haven't seen a lot of shots to the offside. Most have been to the onside. That's because those big swings across the line. Again in there. Again a big swing. And this will run down to the boundary for 4 over the keeper's head. No. They come back for 2 runs. So he's been living a charmed life, Santosh. There have been many that have fallen at no man's land because of these big swings. So he's taken his chances, trying his luck, and it has paid off so far today. Overthrows, run out. Given as a nut out at the square leg. And probably the batter getting himself home. First a throw at the non-strikers, then they go for the overthrow. A lob to the wicket keeper. Collected. Nothing was grounded. Looked to be out, but given as a nut out by the square leg umpire. Remember, this is a friendly game. Gets an outside edge. So once again, just a single. The whites will be very happy, just considering the 1s and the 2s. Down the ground. Oh, fielder did well to cut that one off. 18 overs done. The total is 121 for 5. So he's retired at the moment. So Santosh has retired after a well-made 61. Very well played by the opener, 61 of 47. So Rajesh Suresh is still there. We have a new batter in, 2 overs to go. Malik Sachin is the bowler.
Retired batsman? Santosh. Santosh retired. New batsman? Abhishek. Abhishek Dinesh. First one. Right hand? Abhishek bat? Yes. No bat Abhishek. Batting Abhishek. First ball.
Swinging at that one, Malik Sachin on the mark. Chauhan Abhishek is the new player. Oh, big swing. Misses it completely. So these are golden dot balls. They're doing really well. The whites at the end part of this innings, trying to keep the score down minimum as possible. It's a bit of a big inside edge. Will they come back for 2? Quick run in. Yes, comfortable. New batter at the crease. Rajesh Suresh, 22 deliveries for his 7. He's taken a lot of time. He hasn't been able to really get the ball off the square much. Pulls it away. Sachin has bowled very well. Malik Sachin into his 3rd over. Just given away 11 runs. He's been on the mark. Bowled him. Castled him. Going for the big one. Rajesh Suresh has to depart. He's had a struggle out there in the centre. Hasn't been able to get bat on ball at all. And finally goes. Leg stump and knockback. 19th over has been completed. It's 124 for 6. Swing in, single. Final over in progress. Ra 11, the skipper, 2 for 12. Again a big swing. Unable to get it off. Underarm throw. And given run out. Is he out? We'll have to take a look at that one. Unfortunately, run out at the bowler's end. Naikam or Sharad has been run out. The new batter. Good work by the bowler, the skipper. Quickly went, gathered, underarm flick. Oh, he was struggling. Not grounded, very slow. The ball beats the batter. 125 for 7. Goes big. That's 6. That's a big one. Good hit. So Abhishek Chauhan launching into that one. It was in the slot by Ra11. Goes again. This time it's in the air, and this time it's out caught a deep mid wicket. But this is the idea was right. Go for the big hits. Try to get the runs. Chauhan has to depart though. He's got to 10 of 7. Kaushal takes the catch. Ra11 picks up another. 131 for the loss of 8 wickets. And that's a boundary. Welcome runs. Takes them to 131. Rupesh is the new player, the new batter. 135 for 8. So he's conceded 10 runs in this over, though he's picked up a wicket, 2 wickets. That was in the slot, just a swing in. Nobody deep there to stop that one. So final ball coming up. Oh, come on, come on. Last ball to go. Now what was that for? He's given him out. But the last ball of the game, coming up. Even if he's run out, it doesn't make much difference. Because the new batter has to come in. Mankad there. And bowled him. So Ra 11 picks up 4 for 22 of his 4 overs. 135 for 9 is what they have got. The Warriors, after being put into bat by the Whites, Ra 11 won the toss, selected to field first. And the Whites have made 135 for 9 in the allotted 20 overs. The Vijai Marine League here played at the Rangiri Dambola International Stadium. So the Whites will need 136 to win in 20 overs. It's a stiff target, not going to be easy when they come out to bat. That was the last wicket to fall in the slot. Again a swing across the line. You miss, I hit. This is how the innings has progressed so far. Big swings across the line. If you connect, yes. If you don't, you're gone. Few misfields, few drop catches, and they managed to get to 135 for 9. So the wicket will be rolled for a bit, and the Whites will come out to bat. When they come out to chase 136. Captain having a chat with his players as the two umpires walk back to the pavilion as well. So the players walk back to the pavilion as the ground staff take action. Beautiful looking stadium, lots of greenery. As you see in our surroundings, lots of trees. Construction as well right opposite us. So there you go. The first 4 went rather quickly. Telephone numbers, but Santosh 61 of 47 retired himself out. Chavan Raju 25 of 22 gave him good support. Rajesh Suresh was very slow, 7 of 23. Chavan 10 towards the end, and a 4 to Rupesh Kauntaka. 16 extras in that 135 for 9. Ra 11 leading from the top, 4 for 22, 15 dot balls in his 4 overs. Vishant 1 for 26 was good. Samir Sada 1 for 14 was good. Others very economical, probably Vital touch expensive, 2 overs for 19. Malik Sachin 2 for 12. He was good of his 3 overs. 1 over piece for Said, Govindram and Mohammad Aftaf. So there you go. 136 is the target for the Whites when they come out to bat in a short while from now.
Welcome back to Rangiri Dambulu International Cricket Stadium here in Sri Lanka. Well, the second innings about to commence this game between Vijay Whites and Vijay Warriors. The highlights of the Vijay Warriors innings. We'll be having a look at that in a moment. You see the two batters coming in the first innings. That's the innings of Vijay Warriors. Well, they started off very badly. They lost wickets quite early. And Rai Laban, the captain, was the main wicket taker at that stage. And then suddenly once Santosh Kumar and Raj Chavan got in together, they put on a good 59-run partnership. And a very good catch there taken by Darshan. At this stage, they were 15 for 4, and this is the partnership which I was talking about between Santosh Kumar and Chavan Raju. They put on 59 runs. And Santosh in particular was going after the bowling, getting a couple of fours and sixes. And took the... You see some beautiful shots played by him before he decided to retire and allow opportunities to the other batters to bat in there. You see the reverse sweep also, he timed it well, got it into the gap. Good bit of batting by him. So you see some beautiful shots being played before. This was a breakthrough of that partnership, but Santosh Kumar continued with his style, getting those runs quite easily. He was the main cause of Vijay Warriors coming up 35 in their 20 overs, and Santosh Kumar decided to retire, and that was a run out break. A good bit of understanding by the white skipper Rai Laban. 135. So now Whites have a tough ask in their shoulders to get that 100. That was the last wicket to go. And that was the end of that innings. 135 for 9. Of course, there was a retirement of Santosh Kumar. And they see the batters coming in, the new batters for the Whites. They're chasing a total of 136 to win in 20 overs. There you see the batting card. Santosh Kumar retired, hurt for 61. Chavan Raju 25. These two was the main wicket, the main scorers. Santosh Kumar got his 61 of 47 delivery with 7 boundaries and 2 sixes. So now the Vijay Whites are needing to get 136 runs to win this game. They're about to start their chase. Well, definitely we'll have a full day of play. The weather looks very good, very sunny here at the Rangiri Dambula International Cricket Stadium. It looks very beautiful at this stage. You see the stadium right round. This stadium was built in 167 days, which is a record for any cricket stadium to build in 167 days. So you see Vijay Whites needing 136 to win this game. Rai Laban, the captain, opening the innings. Facing to Swapnil. That's nicely played towards extra cover. Gets a single, he's off the mark. Sudeep Yashwant, left-hander looks like. So he's facing to Swapnil. While White's needing 136 to win this game. They won the toss and put the Warriors into bat. They had the Warriors in deep trouble, but some poor fielding let them off. And the Warriors managed to get up to 135. And now the Whites needing 136 runs to win this game. 135 now. We 1 for no loss. 135 in 119 deliveries. Swapnil will be bowling to Sudeep Yashwant, left-hander. Coming right arm round the wicket, down the leg side, could be called a wide. Yes, it is. So one more run to the total, takes it on to 2. So 2 for no loss. Chasing 136 to win this game. Here's Swapnil. That's nicely played. Little bit of uppishly, but get it into the gap. That's going towards the boundary. 4 runs. So Yashwant is off the mark with that boundary. So they moves on to 6, the total. 6 on the board. Just to give the feel to you, there is it's a 6-3 feel again. There is a third man right on the boundary. It's cover point, extra cover. There is a wideish mid-off right on the boundary, a mid-off. And there is a wide extra cover too. So that's 6 fielders on the offside. 3 fielders on the leg, square leg, mid-wicket and a mid-on. That's it uppishly this time over mid-wicket. That's going to the boundary. 4 more runs to Yashwant. He moves on to 8 with that boundary and the score moves on to 10. He's on the attack, Yashwant. 2 deliveries, CFS got 2 boundaries. That's nicely played, very nicely played. Got it over the top of the mid-wicket fielder. That's gone to the boundary. 10 on the board. Well, Yashwant deciding to go on the attack. We'll have to wait and see. Up to now, he got 2 boundaries in 2 deliveries. Swapnil again coming round the wicket to the left-hander. Sorry, over the wicket to the left-hander. Pushed it on the offside. Gets a single. 11 on the board for Whites. Chasing a total of 136 to win this game. Ralaman, the captain, he's on 1. He's on strike now. Looking to push the ball here and there and go get Yashwant more on the strike. That's exactly what he got to do if Yashwant is going to attack. Give more the strike to him. 4 deliveries gone, 11 on the board. Swapnil, right arm over the wicket. That's a better delivery, but nicely played. That's going towards the fine leg boundary. That's 4 runs. 4 to 11. He moves on to 5, and the score moves on to 15. A pretty expensive over for the Warriors. The first over of Swapnil. That's a bit of misfielding there. Poor bit of fielding. Went through his legs and into the boundary for 4. 15 on the board. 1 more delivery to complete the first over. Right on 5 and Yashwant on 9. They need 136 to win this game. They need further 121 of 115 deliveries. Well, Vijai Warriors did well to come up to 135. Now they got to stop the Whites getting that 136 which is needed. Up to now given 15 runs in the first over. That's again nicely worked away on the onside by 11. Gets a single. taking the score on to 16. That's the end of the first over. 16 runs scored in the first over. Rai on 6 and Yashwant on 9. So it's 16 for no loss. We're in the second over now. Santosh Kumar batted very well for the Warriors. Is now with the ball that's short and hit upishly straight towards mid-off. They get a single and, well, good bit of running there. Been sent back by the captain, Rai. Hit it upishly, but Yashwant was coming down the wicket but sent back quickly. Managed to get back in time. $16 for no loss. It's worked away nicely this time. Just a single. And they came looking for the second. And that's gone to the boundary for 4. Poor bit of fielding again. So Rai benefiting there again. He moves on to double figures. He's on 10. And the score moves on to 20. You see the replay of that. He could have stopped it there itself, but then gave a long chase. And still could have stopped it. You see that? Tried to use his leg instead of using his hand. And the ball raced into the boundary. So 20 on the board, Rai on 10, Yashwant on 9. We're in the second over of this innings. Santosh Kumar really played well while batting. That's outside the off stump and a wide being signal. So it's umpire Kadam and Maroop is standing at the moment. Umpire Kadam is the head umpire, but Maroop is standing at square leg. Santosh Kumar bowling the second over for the Warriors. That's outside the off stump and nicely played this time. But there is a fielder right down on the boundary. Rai gets a single, taking the score to 21 and his personal score to 11. Well, they have started off well. The Whites, the chase have been very good. 22 coming off 1.4 overs. They need 136 to win this game. The required run rate now is 6.22, whereas the current run rate is 13.20. They need 114 to win in 110 deliveries. That's Yashwant put away nicely, past square leg. That's going towards the boundary. So he's dealing in boundaries. He got 3 boundaries up to now and he's 13. Yashwant, the left-hander, getting runs quite easily. There you see he played it very nicely. Past the square leg umpire. It was uppish, but still no fielder there. Gone straight into the square leg boundary for 4. Lovely batting, good batting by Yashwant. He's on 13 in 4 deliveries, 3 boundaries and a single he has got. So Santosh Kumar bowling the last over of the second over of this innings. 26 runs on the board. This time down the leg side and could be called wide. Yes, it is. So he got to re-bowl that. 27 on the board. Santosh Kumar got to re-bowl that. Yashwant on 13. And another wide. So runs coming quite easily for the Whites. 28 on the board. We are in the second over of this innings. 28 runs already been on the board. Scored Yashwant got 13 of those and Ryan 11 of those. That's again played nicely on the onside towards the mid-wicket region. Yashwant gets a single. That's the end of that over. 20 on the board. 29 for no loss after 2 overs. Yashwant on 14 and Rai on 11. So it's Swapnil to continue. He's pretty expensive in his first over. Gave away 16 runs, but the captain has confidence in him. That's a good delivery outside the off time. Yashwant going for a drive, a big drive. Misses it completely. Lucky not to have got an edge to it. That was a good delivery by Swapnil. 29 on the board for the Whites. Chasing 136 to win. 107 more needed of 108 deliveries. Yashwant and Rai put them in a very good start up to now. 29 for no loss. That one full toss and driven firmly. That's raising in. No more stopping that one. Drove it very nicely. The left-hander, the cover drive, gets a boundary. The score moves on to 33. And Yashwant, as I said earlier, were dealing in boundaries. There you see that. Beautiful shot. Got it into the gap. No stopping that. That's straight into the boundary. He moves on to 18. And his 18 runs will come on 7 deliveries. Rai had got 7 of 11 deliveries. So these two have put on a very good partnership. 33 for no loss. Swapnil. Once again. Right arm round the wicket to the left hand. Again another beautiful drive. But hit uppishly. But straight beat the fielder and goes to the boundary. 4 more runs to Yashwant. He moves on to 22 and the score moves on to 37. 37 for no loss. We are in the third over of the innings. Whites are really on the top gear now, getting those runs quite easily. Yashwant, 22 of 8 deliveries. Rai, 11 of 7 deliveries. You see the current run rate 4.80 and the required run rate has come down to 5.66. 99 needed of 105 deliveries. 37 for no loss. Swapnil, pretty expensive, 24 in 1.3 overs. That hit uppishly this time. No fielder there in the mid-wicket region. That's gone for 6. That's over the rope. So Yashwant is really going after the bowling. He moves on to 28 with that. And the Warriors score, the White score moves on to 43 for no loss. Well, Yashwant really playing some very good cricketing shots. Hit it up in the air, but towards the mid-wicket boundary. There was no fielder there. Went over the boundary, 6 runs to him. 29 for him of 9 deliveries. 28 for him of 9 deliveries. 93 needed of 104 deliveries. The required run rate further coming down to 5.37. Now we have an additional fielder moved onto the leg side. That's firmly driven this time. Straight down. Lovely shot. Beautiful batting there by Yashwant. 4 more runs. He moves on to 32 and the score moves on to 47. While the whites are making things easy, there you see over the top, hitting over the bowler's head. Beautiful shot. Lovely follow through. Yashwant gets it. He moves on to 32 of 10 deliveries. Runs are coming quite easily for whites. 47 for no loss of 2.5 overs. 1 more delivery remaining in this over. Swapnil, pretty expensive. 18 runs given in this over. And he gave, I think, 18 runs in his previous over. 16 runs in his previous over. 34 in 2 overs up to now. 1 more delivery remaining. And hit Apeshli this time. That will not go into the boundary, falling between 2 fielders. Meanwhile, the batsman crossover for a single, taking the score on to 48. And Yashwant moves on to 33. And Rai is on 11. End of the 3rd over. It's Vijay White's 48 for no loss. So 48 for no loss after 3 overs. Yashwant on 33. Rai 11 on 11. Swapnil was pretty expensive in that previous over. 19 runs went off that previous over. He's none for 35 of 2. Very expensive. We have a bowling change. That's gone wide. That's a no ball because pitching outside the wicket. So no ball been signaled. So a free hit. That's wide, so the new ball remains. So free hit remains there, then they see that wide. Yashwant has an opportunity again to get a good hit. Kumar, Brajesh Kumar. That's full toss, hit up Ashley, gone over the mid-on fielder. That's going towards the boundary, a long chase there. I couldn't get into it, so he moves on to 37 with that boundary, and the score moves on to 54. So Vijay White's 54 for no loss. They got his... There you see it up Ashley, but went over the fielder. He had a long chase, but the ball raced into the boundary. So definitely these two batters have put the Whites very much on top of the game. 54 for no loss, 82 more needed of 101 deliveries. And this time Brajesh outside the Ostrom, cut away nicely by Yashwant. Just a single. He moves on to 38, and his 38 has come off 14 deliveries, 55 on the board. So Rai was watching from the other end all this time, now gets an opportunity to be on strike. He's on 11, and he's got that 11 also of 7 deliveries. So 81 needed of 100 more deliveries remaining. The required run rate at 4.86 and the current run rate at 16.50. This time Rai again pushing it on the offside, giving more of the strike to Yashwant. That's exactly what he got to do, give more of the strike to Yashwant. Gets that single and he moves on to 12 and the score moves on to 56. 56 so no loss. Brajesh, none for 8, just 3 deliveries he bowled. But again, straight down, hit up Ashley, but that's gone to the boundary. 4 more runs to Yashwant. He moves on to 42. And the score will move on to 60 with that boundary. You see that replay of that, beautifully played. He's playing some very good cricketing shots, Yashwant. Hitting it over the bowler's head, straight into the boundary. 60 for no loss. 42 to him. 42 coming off 15 deliveries. Really taking the bowlers to the cleaners. None for 12. Brajesh. Again, straight down again this time. Well, that's gone over. That's gone over. That's gone for 6. So he moves on to 48 and the score moves on to 66. Well, he's enjoying batting there, getting those shots very well. There you see a beautiful shot. See the follow through of that bat right over the bowler's head. That's a boundary earlier one. And this one straight going over the rope. So he moves on to 48. 66 for no loss. Vijai White's chasing 136 to win. This time pushed away on the offside. Gets a single. He moves on to 49. So 4 overs gone. It's 67 for no loss. Yashwant keeping strike. He's on 49. Rai 11 on 12. So another expensive over from Kumar Brajesh, giving away 19 runs in that over. 67 on the board after 4 overs. 69 needed of 96 deliveries. Yashwant, who's on 49, he's on strike. Swapnil to continue, bowling his 3rd over, not for 35, but still the captain has faith on him. And this time put away towards mid-wicket. There is a fielder trying to get around it. Well, he has stopped it inside the boundary. And meanwhile, the batters cross over for a single. That takes Yashwant into his 50, getting his 50 of just 18 deliveries. What a wonderful innings that was. And Vijai White 68 for no loss. We're in the 5th over of the innings. Just 4 overs completed. 4.1 overs. Yashwant has got his 50 of 18 deliveries. We see that Rai 11. He's on 12. He has also faced 8 deliveries, but he had given more of the strike to Yashwant. There's a 50 coming off 18 deliveries with 8 fours and 2 sixes. Strike rate of 277.78. What a strike rate. Been definitely playing some wonderful shots. Not just hitting. Played some beautiful shots, Yashwant. And Rai again, this time trying to push it on the offside. They get through a single. Rai doing what is needed for him. Getting the strike, more of the strike to Yashwant, who's really going after the bowling. 50 coming off 18 deliveries. 69 on the board. Who are in the 5th over of the innings. 67 needed of 94 deliveries. Swapnil bowling his 3rd over. None for 37. Pretty expensive. But still the captain has confidence in him. They see a small adjustment in the field. 4 fielders on the leg side. As Swapnil wide outside the off stump and a wide bean signal. 1 more run to the total, takes it on to 70. 70 on the board for Vijai White, chasing 136 to win this game. That's another 66 runs, which is needed in 94 deliveries. Yashwant has got his 50 of 18 deliveries. He's on strike. That's again played nicely, but there is a fielder getting round it. Just a single to him takes him on to 51, and the score moves on to 71. So this brings Rail on to strike. He's on 13. He too has got his 13 of 9 deliveries. The required run rate has dropped down to 4.19, and the current run rate is 15.78. Pretty interesting and pretty good batting, definitely by Yashwant. And Rai again doing what he should be doing, trying to work it away, but this time straight to the fielder, no run taken. So Rai 11 is on 13. And 71 on the board. Swapnil, none for 39. Bowling his third over. Coming right arm over the wicket of the right-hander. This time Rai beats a fielder at short extra cover, gets a single. He moves on to 14 and the score moves on to 72. Yashwant, 51 of 19 deliveries. So Yashwant, 51 not out. Wonderful innings, played some lovely shots all around the wicket. Swapnil, none for 40 on the other hand, bowling the final delivery of his third over. That's again a good delivery this time. I think that might be the first dot delivery Yashwant has played. So that's the end of that over. 5 overs gone. Yashwant on 51, Rai 11 on 14, and Vijai White's 72 for no loss after 5 overs.
So 5 overs done, 72 without loss. Chasing 136 for victory. Current run rate 14.40. They're going at a canter. The Vijay Whites chasing down this total of the Vijay Warriors who made 135. So it's going good at the moment. Thanks to Faldesai Sudip. He's been in excellent touch. He's played some very good cricketing shots straight down the ground in particular. Looked very elegant. Just not wild swings, but correct cricket. It seems that he has played a lot of cricket during his day. And certainly looking good. 64 needed in 90 deliveries. The players taking their time to change, get a cap probably, have a drink of water. It's very hot and humid out there, understandably. And no rush at all. This is a friendly game. Playing for the fun, for the fellowship, for the love of the sport. The Vijay Marine League 2025. Named as the Lankan Powerplay. Coming down to Sri Lanka to play here at the Rangiri Dambuli International Stadium. They'll be playing here today, then again on Sunday the 27th, and then on the 29th down at the CCC grounds in Colombo. Short tour, but certainly here to enjoy the cricket. Full and straight, tucked away on the onside. So Ra 11 has done his part. He's been rotating the strike. Given the strike to Faldesai Sudip. The left-hander. He's been really good. Square leg just behind the umpire. Short fine leg, but very square as well. Deep mid wicket. Mid on. He will be targeting that onside, no doubt about it. Anything on the leg stump is going to be costly because you don't have anybody deep at deep backward square leg or deep fine leg. I just feel that the fielders probably they are not in their best position. Nobody behind the stumps on the onside. Short third, backward point, gully. On the offside, extra cover, mid off. So he has to keep bowling on the off stump. Swapnil has been expensive. He's gone for 40 of his 3 overs. Yes, he's gone, Swapnil, as you see in his name. He's been trashed. He's been really hammered around the ground. There you go. This is what I was talking about. Easy, very easy. There is nobody deep at square leg, and you could just see it coming. You drop it on the leg stump. This is poor field set in by the captain as well. You need a deep backwards square leg and a deep mid wicket both. That fielders inside the circle are not there to do anything at all. They won't be doing any run saving. So either the bowler has to bowl outside the off stump with a stronger offside field. Score has moved up to 79 now. As they cross through for another single. So the score has moved up to 80 now. And this is going good for the Vijai Whites. Captain Ra11 on strike. Shortish delivery. He's unable to get it into the gap. He'll pick up a single straight to the fielder. So motoring along the Vijay Whites. The field says the same. No changes. He needs to bowl on the stumps outside the off stump, but not on the leg stump. This is much better bowling. Inside out over extra cover. It's in the air though. Could be out caught. No, dropped. Should have been taken. Running back right through his hands. That was a much needed wicket for the Warriors. Valdez is Sudeep. The intention was clear. He was looking to go up over extra cover, but scooped it in the air. The fielder coming around, he was never going to take that. Never looked like taking it. So he gets an opportunity to motor wrong. 81 now on the board after 5.5 overs. So 6 overs done, beg your pardon, it's 83 without loss. So Santosh Kumar has gone for 2 overs 24. He's been very expensive. Now it's Swapnil is going to do the bowling from the far end from where we are. So the 7th over in progress at the moment, taking the time to change the field around. The score is 84 after 6.2 overs. Swapnil has gone for 41. It's been very expensive but persisted with. Two more to the total. So bowling from the scoreboard end, here at the Rangiri Dambul International Stadium is Swapnil. The two ends named as the press box end and the scoreboard end. We're in the north central province of Sri Lanka. Very close to some very famous UNESCO heritage sites here in the Dambulla Sea area. Not forgetting the Dambulla Rock, a dry zone. A lot of international cricket played here in recent times, especially day-night cricket, one-day cricket. Short delivery, pulls it around. So things have slowed up a bit the last few overs. The Warriors trying to get their act together after being very expensive in the first 5 overs. There is a short third, backward point, cover, extra cover on the offside, but still he pierces the gap and picks up another boundary. Will it run? Yes, it will. The fielder not really looking to put in the dive or drag it in. So continues on his merry way. That was the width outside the off stump. Strong offside field in the 30-yard circle. But that was punished. 92 now after 7 overs. This is really excellent batting by the Whites. Rajesh Chauhan. So Naik Rajesh is the bowler. Dibbly dobbly stuff on the leg stump, and Ra 11, the captain not been able to get better on it. He's in no rush at all, just taking his time, getting an opportunity to bat in the center. Foolish delivery, right in the block hole. So we have a short fine Deep backward square leg going down to the boundary. Deep mid wicket. Long on. There are 5 fielders on the onside. To the left-hander. They cannot afford to give him width outside the off stump. 4 on the offside. Short third, point, mid off, and a deep point. So really, the field is unconventional, we may call it. Depends on where he's going to bowl now. Does not matter, goes for the sweep. There is the protection. So they are taking their time. Score is at 95 and the 8th over of play. Just push back, straight back past the bowler down the ground. Pick up another single, the skipper Ra11. He's dealing in singles while his partner has dealt him boundaries. Takes it on the full, plugs it into the gap, 4 runs. No chance stopping that one. It's signaled as 6. So it's cleared the boundary, taking it on the full. He's a very powerful player. The total moves up over 100 mark. 102 now with that 6. There you see, taken on the full, not afraid to hit it in the air. And the fielders have to just keep watching at the moment as the batter moves up to 74. Jammed the scoreboard as you see. Another one. And this is another boundary. Good stuff by Faldesi Sudip. He's moved up to 78 now of just 30 deliveries. 8 overs completed. It's 106 without loss. Ra11 picking up a single, a full toss. He'll be disappointed that he's not put that to the boundary. Had the opportunity, he's going to run a ball. Cakewalk for the moment for the Whites. Raman Shamsur is the bowler. So he has protection on the offside. He's going to bowl outside. This is a much better field. There is a long off. He's really wide though. Sweeper cover, short third, extra cover. Nobody is straight at long off. The fielder there is now change of field. The fielder at sweeper cover is coming to the circle. But still nobody down the ground. And anything hit straight is going to be a clear boundary. Whips it away. Trying to cut that one. Doesn't get a bat onto it. One into the batsman by the bowler, saying don't rush off. Bit of banter there between the players. Rahman Shamsur well aware of what's happening. Right arm off spin. Again, very tentative Ra 11, not hitting the ball really. Just looking to just hang in there. Probably looking for a 10-wicket win here. Trash the opposition. 27 required, 68 balls, cakewalk. You'll get a single. So 9 overs completed, 110 without loss. Eased the way through the offside, looking very elegant. With 20 odd runs to get, I would love to see Sudeep. Faldesi Sudeep trying to go for 100. If he can get a 19 out of the 25, he can get 100. And Ra 11 gives him the strike. Love to see him continue on his merry way. Try to get there. Whether it's a friendly game or not, 100 at the Rangiri Damboli International Stadium will be memories for a lifetime. Even now, he's played a very good innings, 81 of just 33. But the 3-figure mark will be a milestone. Kumar Brajesh is the bowler. None for 21. Well spread out field now. Goes inside out. Once again, will pick up one. They didn't look for the second. They know they have a lot of time on offer. Stealing in ones. I wonder if Sudeep knows his score. So he moves up, but he picks up another single, coming back for two. So 25 to 11, 25 or 25. He's played a decent role here. Just given him the support. Faldesi, his partner. This time goes towards mid wicket. Just another single. Decent over by Kumar Brajesh. Just given away 6 runs. Final delivery coming up. Drives towards the offside, picks up one. So 10 overs, 117 without loss. So the players will take a water break after the 10 overs come down. Raw 11, the skip on 26 of 26, 2 fours. But it's Faldesi Sudeep Yeshwant, the wicket keeper, who is on 83 of 35, 10 fours, 4 sixes, striking at 237. They've really taken the game away and almost home in this game. The bowlers have been expensive. Swapnal 4 overs for 49. Santosh Kumar 2 overs for 24. Kumar Brajesh 2 overs for 26. 1 over 14 to Suresh Raman Shamsud 1 over for 4. I thought he bowled pretty well that last over. 8 extras so far in this innings. There you go. 19 needed for the Vijay Whites with the Vijay Warriors in this Vijay Marine League 2025, named the Lankan Powerplay segment. 2 games here in Dambulla, 1 in Colombo at the CCC grounds. So 19 needed to win the first one between these 2 teams for the Whites. So as we come back after the drinks break, 10 overs, 117, 19 required. So Chawla is the bowler. So there you go, another big one in the slot, coming down the track, just pull in that one, easily clearing the boundary. He has a lot of power behind him. 6 more to the total, just 13 needed. 11 to 100, 13 for victory. As another one, easy, very, very easily done. Misfield 2, and 4 runs to the total. So 9 more runs required, 7 for 100. This time looking for a reverse sweep. Probably the conventional one would have been better. Oh, he's picking up a single, probably to keep strike. He would have probably should have gone for that one too. And then the next delivery tried to pick up the single. He's moved to 94, 8 runs needed. So Ra 11 has to play a dot ball here. Just push it and keep it down. Oh, why is he running? This is very, very poor cricket indeed. He's on the verge of 100 and he takes a single and keeps the strike. That was the last ball of the over. Very poor cricket. Ra 11 should have not run for that one. 11 overs done, 129 without loss. That's wide. So 6 needed. But Ra 11 is on strike. Very unfortunate that Faldasi still may get 100. But now it's made life difficult. They'll get 1. So now he has the opportunity. 5 needed. He either has to hit a 6. Or get 2 and a 4. That will do the job. 2 and a 4 or a 6. Chavan Raju is bowling his first over. So the interest in this game is, will he get to 100? They'll definitely win. There you go, swings it away. And he's run for it. Oh, very unfortunate. Either they are not sure of the scoreboard. He's moved to 95. He'll get another one. Still has an opportunity. Can he hit a 6? Get to 100? Win the match as well. Safaldasi Sudip. There you go. Go for it. Missed that one opportunity. Still, he has to hit a 6. A 4 will win the game. A 2 will win the game. A 6 will win the game. And 100 for Faldas. He richly deserves. Just 41 balls so far. Pulls it away into the gap. That will be... Now he's not run. That should have happened a while ago, unfortunately. And he's bowled him. This is very sad indeed, because he's played a very good innings, Faldasi. Going for the 6, going for the slog. He's missed it and clean bowl, but a fantastic innings comes to an end. Unfortunately, should have finished it off easily and got 100 as well. But they probably miscalculated this while batting, this captain and Faldasi. But handshakes around. Even the field side will congratulate him, because he's played a splendid knock. Super batting. He went for it. You miss, I hit. And Raju has picked up the wicket. Down the ground, so one more run away from victory. The captain, Ra 11, will get the opportunity to finish the game if he does so. Is that the end of the over? Oh, over done. So 12 overs done, 135 for 1. That's the last wicket to fall. Swing across the line, missed it. Timber, but very well played in his brilliant knock of 95. finishes it off with a boundary. A victory to Vijay Whites. Comfortable win at the end, 9 wickets with almost 8 overs to spare, 7.5 deliveries to spare, and it has been a very good batting display thanks to that brilliant innings by Feldesai, who made a brilliant 95. So 9 wickets victory in the first game of the Vijay Marine League, the Lankan power play. Vijay Whites have won the game over their counterparts, Vijay Warriors, in this friendly encounter. Played for the love of the sport, for the fellowship. Playing at international venues here at the Rangiri Dambul International Stadium. Coming down from India, and they have certainly enjoyed the game. There's no doubt about it. The weather has been good. It's been hot. It's been humid. But this is what we wanted to see, and this is what the players wanted, to have a good game of cricket, and they have completed the first one for today. Handshakes all around. The Vijay Warriors will have a lot to do in their next game. They will have to think of a strategy and come out and try and win that match and try to equal the series. 2 games today, 2 games will be played on Sunday here. Then again we move to Colombo on the 29th for 2 games as well. Beautiful surroundings, lots of water, lots of greenery. There you see Faldase Yeshwant, 95 of 43, 11 fours, 5 sixes at a strike rate of 220. He was brilliant. Rai level, his captain 29 of 29, gave him good support, and Singh at the end with that boundary, 5 not out. 10 extras, game over in 12.1 overs. The bowling was very expensive. They were taken around the park. Feldesai really took to the bowlers. They came out to bat, the 2 players, Feldesai and Rai 11. And straight away he was into his stride. Some very good shots, especially down the ground, straight over mid-on, over mid-off. He was looking very solid indeed. Fielding has been poor all day, not the best. You could see soccer skills not coming off, really not putting in the dive-ins at all. But Feldesai Yashwant, he was brilliant. Beautiful shots, especially when he plays through that offside. You could see inside out. This went over the field. There was an opportunity for a catch at one time which should have been taken, and Feldesai should have got out early, but he was really strong down the ground. Didn't try to just swing across the line, but play straight much as possible. Beautiful to the eye. And he was really dominant on the bowlers. They hadn't much they could do to stop him. And played both sides of the wicket really well. Found the gaps, and here as soon as you find the gap, there is no stopping that one. This was that opportunity, was it? No, that was not the opportunity. There was one similar to that, that a catch was dropped, but he just motored along, carried on, some loose bowling, long hops, and those were put. That was the dismissal. Feldesai. And then the match finishing with the boundary from Singh towards the end. Beautiful waters, very tempting on this hot and humid day here next to the Rangiri Dambul International Stadium. There you see the bowling card. They were very expensive. 1 over for 6 to Chavan Raju. He bowled well. He picked up that wicket. 1 over for 4 to Raman Shamsur. They were the most economical, but the others were taken for plenty. 7 bowlers were used. In fact, 9 bowlers were used in this game, and they were all expensive. So we will be back in a short while for game number 2 between these 2 teams. Please stay tuned in with Sporty.lk for the live coverage.